welcome back to my channel. It is week 10 weigh-in Wednesday. I can't believe it, it's already been 10 weeks. And let me tell you guys, I am back on track. I am feeling energized. I'm feeling pumped up and fired up to just like get back on track with everything. My diet, my exercise. I exercised today and I worked out hard. I did about an hour worth of exercise. And I'm back to making sure I'm eating healthy and doing good. But with this weigh-in Wednesday, let's go ahead and talk about the past week. First off, everybody pretty much wants to know how I did with weigh-in. And here it is. I actually gained about a half a pound. It was 0.6. I gained 0.6 of a pound. I'm not surprised. There are a couple reasons why I kind of knew that might happen. And it could have been worse, actually. But first reason was I was coming off of being sick. I wasn't having soup anymore and just sticking to veggies and really, I just wasn't hungry when I was sick. Well, when I got better, yeah, that's right, I got really hungry. I was so hungry, and I have to say, you guys, I blew it a couple times this week. I tried hard, and I just lost my strength to say no, and my one big mistake, and I've said this since the beginning, I didn't walk away. My husband came home one night with this amazing, huge pizza, and he was heating it up in the oven for my son, and it smelled amazing, and I was starving, and I got weak. You guys. I'm sorry, and I blew it. But the one thing, and that's what makes this a life change. Okay, so I blew it that night. The next day, I got right back on track. Making sure I'm always putting my calories into MyFitnessPal, and then just kind of sticking to my calories the next day. So that one night that I had the pizza, I blew it, and I blew it big time. I mean, I just enjoyed, and I had 2 slices, and you guys, I'm not kidding, these slices were huge. I don't know what happened to me. I just got so weak. But that's okay. I got back on track the next day. Now, another day last week, I did go over my calories, but I did not blow it like I did with the pizza. I mean, that was just, I just lost my mind, I would say. But on another day, I did go over on my calories. And as you know, I don't add my exercise calories in to kind of balance it out. So I went over about 300. So instead of 1,700 calories that day, I went to around 2,000. And you're not really going to lose weight when you're eating 2,000 calories, or at least I don't think I am. But I think my body's just kind of readjusting. I only blew it those 2 times, and there were 2 meals out of the whole week. The rest of the week, I stayed on track, and I ate healthy, and I did everything I was supposed to do. So yeah, 0.6 of a pound I gained. I'm not going to let that get me down, you guys. I feel like I'm back on track, and I feel strong and ready to go. I hope you feel strong and ready to go too. We're getting closer and closer to summertime. So let's do our best to look as good as we can for summer, right? I did do my measurements today, and it's been a couple weeks since I did my measurements, and of course I had a huge loss in inches. I lost 5.2 inches. The majority of those inches came off my hips, which I was kind of surprised. That was nice to see my hips getting smaller. I will say I kind of had an idea that was happening because my pants are getting really loose. I mean, I'm starting to, on my belt, I'm going in on the holes, and so pretty soon I'll probably need a smaller belt, and I'll start changing pant sizes. But I'm going to stay in these until they're like hanging off of me, you know what I mean? But for now, yeah, they're getting loose. I feel them loose all over, and I feel changes happening, so I'm super excited about that. The exercise I did last week, I only exercised twice. I was giving myself 1 week to kind of recover. So I did the treadmill. I went on the treadmill, and I was on week 7 when I stopped exercising, I was on week 7 of the treadmill. And week 7 was run 4 minutes and walk 1 minute. And before I got sick, I was struggling with that. Well, so I went back to week 7 this past week, and I did horrible. I did so bad. I really struggled. I was able to do 4 minutes, run 4 minutes, walk 1, run 4 minutes, walk 1 twice. And then after that, I was gasping for air. I just didn't feel like I had endurance. So I just did the best I could. I think the next one I did like 3 minutes and I walked 2 minutes. And then the last round, what did I do? I think I ran 2 and walked 1 and then ran another one. Like, I kind of just shifted it at the end and just did whatever I could do. So, of course, this next week, you guys, I'm going to stick with the same week. I'm going to stick with trying to run 4 and walk 1. And I do that for about 22 minutes. And I think I've mentioned before, I usually stay on the treadmill for about 30 minutes just because I like watching my YouTube channels that I love to watch and that inspire me while I'm on the treadmill. So I stay on for about 30 minutes and sometimes longer than that if I'm watching some good stuff. But yeah, I did not do great this week, but that's okay. I just got inspired. I want to get back. I know I don't have the same endurance because of being sick, so I just got to build it back up again. And then the other day, because I worked out twice, I just did a walk. I got in my dog Indy and we went for a walk all through the neighborhoods, and we went to the park and just walked around. And I don't know if you guys know this, but you could put, what's it called? It's called Map My Walks. You could put Map My Walks. Let's see if you can see it right there. It's an app on your phone. And as you walk, you plug it in there, and it will literally put the distance you've traveled, the calories you've burned, the steps you took, and you can actually connect that to MyFitnessPal, and it'll plug it into MyFitnessPal too if you want to connect your workouts to your calories. It's really amazing. I just love it. I love using that when I go for walks with Indy or with family member or just by myself. I like to use that just to know how far I walked is kind of nice. And then to see the calories that I burned makes you feel good. So yeah, that's what happened this last week, you guys. But I'm not letting the gain get me down. I feel excited for the weeks to come. I feel strong again and ready to go. It kind of helps now that I'm better that I actually went to the grocery store. We haven't had, but I think my son Joshua went to the grocery store once and got some stuff. But besides that, no one went to the grocery store. So we just didn't have hardly anything in the house. And it's just hard when you don't have anything in the house to cook. It makes it so much easier to eat out. And that is trouble. So yeah, I'm ready to get stuff from the store, start cooking for myself. Start working out hard. I'm excited. Next week I'll let you know what I'm doing this week for workouts, and I'm excited to let you guys know because it's a good workout. I just want to make sure I do it before I talk about it. So I'll talk about it next week. Anyways, you guys, if you're sick or if you have something that kind of detours you from your weight loss journey, don't let it come back. Go back to the basics of, for me, that's counting my calories and then making sure I just work out every day. So I encourage you to do that. If you get detoured, once you're okay, if you were sick or whatever it was that detoured you, when things get back to normal, get back on track. Get back to counting your calories or whatever you do that helps you. Get back to getting some movement in, whether it's a walk or whether it's doing squats during commercials of a TV show. Do you guys ever do that? Sometimes when I feel like I haven't done anything and I feel like, gosh, I just need to do something to make my body feel like I've worked out. And if I'm watching a TV show, every commercial I'll get up and just do squats or lunges during the commercial. And then when the show comes back on, I'll sit down and enjoy the show. Anyways, that's something I do once in a while, but it's not a frequent thing. I do want to work out and maintain my 5 days a week workout. But I hope you guys are sticking to your diet. I hope you're sticking to just a healthy lifestyle. That's why I wish I didn't call it a diet, because it's just changing our life to being a healthy lifestyle. It's not easy with all the temptations that are out there surrounding us, but you're worth it. You're worth it, and I'm worth it to take care of our bodies so that we can last and be healthy while we're living our life. I don't want to not live my life to the fullest because I didn't take care of myself, and I'm sure you feel the same way too. So you guys, get up off of the couch. Go for a walk, go do some jumping jacks or some lunges or just something that gets you moving before you decide to sit down and just watch TV for the night or relax. Get some movement in. And then I encourage you to just eat healthy, make smart choices. And if you blow it like I did, just get back right on track as soon as possible. Don't let it, just because you blew it one meal doesn't mean you should blow it the next meal. Get back on track and eat healthy and have a normal portion size the next meal. And that's what I did, and that's what I encourage you to do. But anyways, you guys, that is my week 10 weigh-in. I'm back, I'm better, and I'm ready to go. And I hope you're ready to go too. Let's do this, you guys. It's going to take a long time. It's 1 week at a time, 1 day at a time. 1 meal at a time, isn't it? But each time we make wise choices that are good for us, it's going to start to show, and you're going to start to feel it. And I can't wait to just start getting rid of these clothes that I have and buying clothes that are smaller. So if I can do it, you can do it. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I just pray that you're blessed in all that you do, you guys. And just remember, it's 1 day at a time. God bless you. Bye-bye.